Hey there, sports fans. Welcome to this week's edition of the Tahoe Sports Line. I'm joined again this week with Lauren Sims and Bob Morell. Guys, thanks for taking time to join us.
Great to be here.
Glad to be here.
Bob, I'm going to assume that the Lakeside Inn's going to have both playoff games on this weekend.
Yeah, Championship Sunday. It's always a great time. Winner gets to go on to the Super Bowl. Two great matchups this Sunday. Don't forget, folks, we got first half betting. You can bet on the second half of the game if you feel like you're losing the game overall. So it's going to be a great atmosphere, and especially that afternoon game with the 49ers.
Lauren, speaking of winners, our Facebook competition, the odds were evened a little bit more of a level playing field. I think we had a record number of participants.
Yes, we
joined.
did. 42 participants this week, and we had one lucky winner, Lindsay Bryant. Congratulations to you. You got one free night stay at Lakeside Inn.
Congratulations, Lindsay. And that's not Kobe Bryant's.
No, not her sister. With Tahoe Regional Young Professionals.
So, Bob, you're the expert. You were on fire last week, 4-1. Craig didn't even bother getting his picks in on time.
He played all the dogs, and I believe he was with you. 1-2. So.
Help us handicap the two games that are on the tap.
Yeah, looking at this first game, one thing I looked at is the last game that both teams played. Then I looked a little bit further back at the Ravens. About a month back, they played the Chargers. They love to throw the football. The Chargers just absolutely ate that defense up. Tom Brady, a little bit more weapons than Phillip Rivers had. They love to throw the ball in the middle of the field. That's where the Ravens' defense seems to struggle against the pass. I'm going to lay the 7.5 points here. Look for Gronowski and Welker to have huge games this week, and I didn't see anything I could say positive about Joe Flacco and the Ravens' offense. So lay the 7.5 for the Patriots at home.
Well, I'm going to go against you on this one. I'm rooting for the Ravens, but it is a little bit of a toss-up. I feel like either team could win or lose to pretty much anybody, but Brandy's having one of his best games all year. So I'm going to root behind them, but most importantly, I want to see the Harbaugh brothers go head-to-head in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, Lauren, I don't think that Brandy's going to show up, but Brady's going to be there, and Brady's going to light up the
Brandy,
scoreboard.
superstar? No?
Not Brandy, but Brady, he's going to have a big game. I think it's going to come down to turnovers, though. Baltimore's laid a couple of eggs on the road this year. They're a 500 team on the road. They're going into, I call it Foxborough, but they're going into New England, to Gillette Stadium. I'm going to go with Bob and the champ on this one, and 7.5 points. It's a lot for any playoff game, but my money's on the Patriots.
Good choice.
We'll have to see.
Second game, New York Giants travel across country, take on the 49ers. Looks like rain's going to be in the forecast. This game a little tougher for me to handicap. Both defenses playing at a super high level right now, as are both quarterbacks. I looked for an edge, maybe a slight edge to the Niners and their special teams. Big edge might be the 70,000 packed in the Candlestick this weekend. Laying 2.5 for the 49ers. I'm not going to bet against Jim Harbaugh in this game. I love his go-for-it attitude. I got to play the Niners.
I 100% agree with you. I love Jim Harbaugh. I'm rooting for him for Coach of the Year, actually. And 49ers, you got to love them right now. I mean, they're unstoppable. They've got this momentum behind them. They're going to take them all the way.
Well, I'm with both of you guys, especially with Champ, who did go 4-0 last week. Niners playing at home. I hate the Giants. I mean, come on. And, Bob, I gave you grief all year long about betting against the home team. And what I do last week, I bet against the Niners. And, look, I was in the cellar.
I got to take them sooner or later. They pulled through for me. Hopefully one more week. Lake Tahoe TV Facebook page. Get your picks in this week, folks. And come on down and join us. It's going to be a great time on Sunday.
It's a free contest. Please go down to Lakeside and give Craig a bunch of grief. He deserves it. With the champ and Lauren and I, that'll do it for this week's edition of the Tahoe Sports Line. We'll see you next week.